Quick disclaimer before we get started. I understand this video is coming out late. I understand night one of WrestleMania has already gone down. And what I have to say to that is deal with it. Cool? Alright, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get straight to it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. You guys see the title of the video. So, WrestleMania 40 is this weekend. And I thankfully am going to the show. There will be a vlog coming out in some kind of form. I'm not sure how much content there's going to be in there. But we're going to have some predictions coming in this. So, let's get straight into the action. Let's not waste any time. Get straight into talking about. Before we get started, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications down below. And what do we got? So, starting with night one, we have Team LWO with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus the team of Santos Escobar, representing Legado del Fantasma, and Dominic Mysterio. I'm going to take the heels in this one. I think Dominic and Santos, they benefit extremely from a win here. I think Rey Mysterio is a legend. He doesn't need that. And I think Dragon Lee just being part of LWO is already his big moment. So I am taking Team Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, and Dominic Mysterio. Next up, we have the 6-woman tag team match. It's going to be Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair versus the team of Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot her name, and Asuka. Personally, I think Damage Control, I know there was a long streak where they weren't winning a lot, where they really needed a win and they want to give it to him, but I think this big heel turn with Dakota Kai turning heel on Bayley, them kicking her out of Damage Control, I think they have all the hype in the world right now. I think this victory is going to go to the faces. I think it's going to be Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair needs this win. She has a historic WrestleMania streak right now, undefeated. We don't want to ruin that on a random 6-man tag match. Naomi just returned to the company at the Rumble. Huge, big-time player. She could really use a big win. And Jade Cargill, obviously, she only made her debut at the Rumble as well, her first match. She needs her first real victory, and this would be the perfect time to do it. Next up, we have the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. Now, I'm going to read this off. I promise I'm not a fake fan. I just don't want to forget anybody. We have DIY, Awesome Truth, New Day, New Catch Republic, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, also known as A-Town Down, and the Judgment Day, obviously defending champs. So, the way I see this match going, I've seen a lot of rumors about it on TikTok, on whatever, Reddit sites, whatever there is. I think, because Michael Cole in past episode of Raw has made it a very big deal to emphasize both sets of titles have to come down, I don't think we're going to walk out with one title, with one set of champions. I think we're going to have 2 sets of champions. I think what's going to happen is, I think we're going to have some kind of comedy spot where R-Truth is going to go up the ladder. I think he's going to take down the red titles because he's like, I'm on Raw, red titles, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's going to forget the SmackDown titles. So I think Awesome Truth is going to walk out as the Raw Tag Team Champions. And I think A-Town Down Under is walking away with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I think Judgment Day is losing the gold. They split the titles. Amazing ladder match. It's going to be great. I might even steal the show for the night. But yeah, I'm taking Team Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under. Next up, we got brother versus brother, Uso versus Uso, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. And wow, I've thought about this one a lot. This one can really go either way. I think a few weeks ago, I was stuck on the fact it's got to be Jey. But with the whole involvement of the Bloodline as a whole being the revolving point of this WrestleMania, the story, I don't know. I'm still haven't decided before I even made this video. Yeet versus no Yeet. I'm thinking about it more and more. I think it's got to be Jey. I think it's got to be Jey. He sells way too much merch. He's been way too popular, and he's just such a main event player. He's main event Jey. So this could also be an amazing match as well. But yeah, I think the final answer, I think I'm going to take Jey Uso in this one. After that, we have the Intercontinental Championship match. We have Sami Zayn versus Gunther. And let me tell you, I think they picked the wrong guy into this match. I think they should have had Chad Gable in Sami Zayn's spot. They ran a thing on Raw where they tried to give him the whole Rocky treatment, trying to work him up, whatever. But I don't think he has enough behind him to end a historic reign like Gunther's. It's going to be a great match, but I think Gunther's going to walk away with the title once more. I think it's got to be Gunther. Next up, we have the Women's World Championship match. It is going to be the man, Becky Lynch, versus the Annihilator, Rhea Ripley. And I don't know, like, I think they've done a great job building this story, but I don't think Becky Lynch needs this match. I don't think it's going to benefit her to win this title off of Rhea like this. I think it's got to be Rhea Ripley walking out with the victory to give Judgment Day some kind of win. And then we have the night one main event. It's been such a great build to this match. It is the team of Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins versus the team of The Rock, the Final Boss, and Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, where if Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins team wins, The entire Bloodline is banned from ringside for the Night 2 main event. But if the Bloodline wins, then it's Bloodline rules. Basically Extreme Rules, anything goes, no holds barred, all that yada yada yada. Over the past few weeks, they've done an incredible job building this. So much tension, animosity, mixing the backstage drama, the terms, all that nonsense with the on-screen product. I think it's been incredible work by the company. And the more I think about it, I think they're setting up the ultimate, like, Cody Rhodes has everything against him, back against the wall. So with that being said, especially including the fact that The Rock is in this match, and I don't think Rock is the type where he's going to come back for this historic match and just take a loss. And with Reigns on this historic reign, you think he's going to take a loss before the biggest title defense of this entire reign? I don't think so. I think I'm taking the Bloodline, forcing Bloodline rules for night 2. Now we can move over to the next night, Sunday night, night 2, and we are going to start with the Philadelphia Street Fight. So that is going to be Team Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross and AOP. So this is probably one of the weaker matches on the card. I'm glad they put a stipulation behind it. Philadelphia Street Fight. That's going to be great. We love some Philly fights here. But if I had to take, I think Bobby Lashley's Street Profits, I think they're so loved by the fans. I think it's going to be a great victory here in Philly. So yeah, I'm taking Team Bobby and the Street Profits. After that, we got a good one. We got LA Knight, yeah, and we got the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. So this has been a great one. I really liked their thing a few weeks ago on SmackDown where LA Knight went over to AJ Styles' house. That was great. Everything this feud needed. And I think AJ Styles is at a point where his career is winding down. He's had a Hall of Fame career, not just WWE, but in multiple companies across the world. I think LA Knight, I almost said LA Styles. I think LA Knight needs this win. I think this is essential to his build, to keep him hot, to keep him with all the fans behind him. He has all the charisma in the world, and he's done so well this year. I think he deserves a big-time WrestleMania victory against a Hall of Famer. So yeah, I'm taking LA Knight. After that, we have the triple threat match for the United States Championship. So it will be Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Logan Paul. So this is a massive match for all competitors involved. And the more I think about this, I think this is brilliant work by them. Triple threat then makes it a no DQ match. So if you know Logan Paul's title defenses as of recently, keep that in mind. It could be essential to him winning. Is he going to win? Let's get to that part in a second. But I think Kevin Owens is going to be great to be a middle ground between Randy Orton and Logan Paul in this match. I think Randy Orton has been so good in his comeback. I think he's done really well working with the back injury, the second life he's had. And I think he doesn't know how many WrestleManias he has left. So I think we're going to see a massive spot from him. I think we're going to see RKO of the century go on to Logan Paul. But even through all that, I think there's going to be shenanigans, and I think Logan Paul is going to be the one who walks out with the title. After that, we have the WWE Women's Championship. We have Bayley versus Io Sky, and this is the most simple yet effective storyline going into the show this year. Bayley versus Io Sky, Bayley winning the Rumble, seeing that her friends at Damage Control turned on her, so she's had all the hype around her. They really haven't had to do too much work on this feud. I think it's very simple. I don't think you have to overthink it. I think Bayley's walking away with the gold. After that, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match. It's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Seth freaking Rollins. And I think it's simple. I don't think you have to overthink it. I think Seth Rollins has been great in this almost year span of being champion. He's been a workhorse. He's been there every night Roman Reigns is not. He's defended the title after injury, defying all the odds. Beat McIntyre, I think, 3 times. So a massive work from him. But Drew McIntyre has reinvented himself. He's fully taken advantage of this opportunity. He is one of the hottest heels in the business. And he's like a tweener. He's not even a heel. He's true with what he says, but he does it in a heelish way. So incredible work. And I know he still feels slighted from way back when he was forced to win the title during the pandemic in front of no fans. I think this is his time. He gets his moment. I think Drew McIntyre is walking away with the gold. And also, while we're here, I'm not going to call it a prediction, but with CM Punk on commentary, let's not rule out the idea he gets involved, and let's not rule out the idea Damian Priest has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Let's not make it a prediction. Let's just keep that in mind. Don't forget that. And then after that, we have the biggest main event possibly in WrestleMania history, based on how night one goes, is going to be the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. He has been reigning for 4 years with this title. Is this finally when we pull the trigger to get this done? So if it goes how I think it's going to go, I think at this moment it's going to be bloodline rules. I think they've done an incredible job telling the story. Back against the wall for Cody, everything against him. And I think I've heard a lot about it from different people. I think it's going to be a massive Avengers Assemble kind of thing. I think we're going to get a ton of run-ins from everybody in the world that could have ever been involved in this story. I think after all the dust settles, after everything's said and done, I think, yeah, you can't continue this reign. I think Cody Rhodes is going to walk out with the championship. And I think this is going to be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, with one of the greatest endings of all time. Cody Rhodes finishing the story finally. So with that, those are my WrestleMania 40 predictions. Like I said in the beginning, I'm going to be going to the show. We will have some sort of vlog. I'm not sure how much footage we're going to capture, but I will give you guys something to work with. But honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications down below. And if you want to see more content like this, go check out my WWE 2K24 My Rise series that's been on the channel. And yeah, we'll see what else comes out of it, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time.